Let's render PR irrelevant. Hi, I'm Dutch, Managing Director of Prism. Pag-usapan natin sandali ang PR o Public Relations. PR is all about doing good and telling people about it through stories and cohesive narratives well told in various media channels that more often than not come across as news. Ang end goal niyan is to create a good and credible reputation for a client, a company, a brand, personality, or even an idea. Kaya news madalas kasi para mas credible at kapani-paniwala. Anything that can help build a relationship with your desired stakeholders, consumers, investors, even voters can be considered PR. But a lot of things can happen to damage the reputation that you wish to build. Kaya naman kami sa Prism, we do more than just create and help build. Madalas, lalo na ngayon na madaling mag-imbento ng mga damaging na kwento about our clients o maraming issues na papasabugin whether true or not about anyone, nako, we need to influence perception by engineering and re-engineering reputation. That's why for me, PR is perception or reputation engineering. It's very much a science, but also very much an art form. So paano? Maraming techniques, styles, diskarte na pwedeng gawin. Run a relevant and newsworthy CSR program na tunay namang makakatulong. And then na-pick up ng media, ay PR yan. Nagpa-press con to walk media through issues against you. Nilabas ang kwento, nalinawan ng taong bayan. PR yan. Walang budget for a huge campaign. Nako, si client, pero need magpakilala. Pinalabas mo katotohanan, nakapakipakinabang. Ang nilolaunch at relevant, then kumakalat ang balita tungkol sa nilolaunch nyo. PR yan. Wala pa rin masyadong budget and you need to show na may following ang product and need influencers or key opinion leaders. PR pa rin yan. You need to create an online or even offline community to rally behind you. Ay, PR pa rin yan. Nako, may naperwisyo kayo, maraming galit at need mag-sorry and of course, make amends. Ang PR nakakatulong diyan. Iniimbestigahan ng Senado ang isang issue na dawit ang client mo at need linisin ang pangalan. Ay, yan, need ng PR yan. Para mabigyan ng chance malaman ng public ang side ng kliyente. Pero, pwede rin naman na need lang ilatag ng maayos ang isang advertising campaign para lalong mas maintindihan at katanggap-tanggap. PR ang pwedeng sagot dyan. The purpose is to use any legal and ethical means necessary, all media available, whether paid or free, to communicate the truth and relevant moments of truth that can make people, your target audience, yung gusto mong kausapin, aware, informed, inspired, and convinced of what you're trying to tell them. Now, having said all that, ano kaya kung sana hindi nyo na kami sa PR kailanganin ever? Sana companies and brands truly make the lives of people better. Let's render PR irrelevant. Be a good corporate citizen. Treat employees well. Create value not just for yourself, your brand, or your company, but for your stakeholders as well. And for the society at large. Just do good and huwag ka masyadong maghanap ng kaaway. And maybe, just maybe, di natin masyado kailangan i-engineer ang reputation mo. There won't be a need to tell public na you can be trusted because you just are and it shows. Let me end with that. I think that's truly the art of PR when it realizes we're dealing not just with target markets or audiences, but with evolving human beings that need inspiration to thrive. That's what we call CHISMIS sa company namin. No amount of advertising can make a bad product sell sustainably. In the same manner, no amount of PR can engineer a credible reputation for any person, company, brand, or product with bad intentions. Huwag kayong maniwala sa chismis. PR is good when it inspires as it should.